What's up, everybody? It's Soren Baker here on Unique Access Entertainment. As always, please hit that subscribe button. It's right down there and it's free. That enables us to keep coming to y'all as often as possible with as many interviews as possible. So please hit that subscribe button, like our content, share, talk about it, be about it, each one, teach one. We appreciate your support and getting us this far. If you haven't already, join as a member, and please watch a video or two so we get in your algorithm and stay there. Now, today, we have the honor and the privilege of being joined by Little Rob. Thanks for coming through, sir.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Little Rob's been putting it down for those that know for decades now and still going strong. All to the Bueno, the new project. So I'm excited to talk with you about that. So given that you have had such a long layoff and you've been quiet to, I'd say, most people, what led to this big layoff and making now All to the Bueno come your return?
I guess the big layoff was just living life, man, and just going through life and different things in life, and kind of shot me in a different direction for for a moment. But I guess it wasn't necessarily a bad thing because I've learned a lot and been through a lot, since then, and just the growth that I've had over the years without knowing I was growing like that. It just just appreciating the shows and going on doing more shows and things like that, and the people want to hear more music from me, man. So I just thought it would be the right thing to do, you know what I mean, for all the fans that have been waiting for something. And and for a long time I just wasn't in the right headspace to be able to do my music and everything, but I was always writing over them years, though, you know what I mean. Always writing, just never had the studio time and really put them down and complete the songs.
Okay. And what did you learn about yourself during this time, would you say?
Wow, man, I went through a couple things, man. I lost my house in San Diego, you know what I mean? So I was kind of forced to move someplace else where, it wasn't really welcoming to me, but and I just learned that how to be humble, man, and just respect where you're at, and just try to survive, you know what I mean? And that's what brought me to here, man. And just saying it's all to the bueno. I don't care where anybody's from, you know what I mean? I don't do that stuff, and just let's just all have a good time, man. We're only on this planet for one life, and just try to have a good time with the life. Otherwise, it's just a waste, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
with the album, you got the two covers for it, and they're both drawings. So what made you want to do that route with the covers?
Oh, too much in the moment in time. Oh yeah, and the Cadillac one. Just I
No,
don't know,
no,
man.
no. I
I'm
mean
not really good
the
at taking
album. I'm sorry. I mean the album covers. Because you got the
the
drawings.
out to the Bueno white Cadillac. Oh yeah. Nah, just because I don't know, man. It's really hard to get me out there to do any kind of photo shoot, man. I don't like to really to do that. I have one pose and one pose only, and that's kind of like what it is. So with the drawing, at least you can get a little bit more I don't know, just put more into it and everything. I have a little smile on my face. You can catch a smile when I'm not being recorded. When someone says action or okay, you're on, and my face changes and I become really, I don't know, just shut down a little bit, and I don't smile as much. But yeah, I think that's why, to get me to take a picture is pretty hard to do, But
Why do you
I mean, I'll
think?
do it. But
Why
I
do
don't
you
know,
think?
man. I just don't like the way I look half the time. I don't like the way I look half the time, man. And just so, and that's why I always have my glasses on too, man, because I don't want to be looking the opposite way. And I've had many pictures taken, and just really, really good ones, but something with, I'm looking the wrong way or doing something wrong where I don't, it just messes up the whole picture, man. So I just keep the shades on, and most of the time that helps me out a lot. But
Okay.
that's pretty much the reason why. 'Cause I don't like to take pictures, and even though I know I have to in the business that we're in and everything, but yeah, I just have a hard time doing it, man. But we'll get some someday.
Yeah. So I know I've talked to you before, but you bringing it up again, it's interesting. So what is the difficulty you think, or the adjustments you had to make once you realized, a long time ago, that, man, you're famous, people like you, they want to be around you, they want to take a picture with you? um how was that adjustment like for you?
I mean, I just appreciate it, man. I don't know, man. Not really an adjustment, just kind of like I don't know, because I don't look at myself that way either. So it's kind of hard for me to even explain this. But I just appreciate the fact that they even want to picture with me, and I find it kind of weird, kind of, white me, sometimes, but I get it, man. I've been doing this for, like you said, a couple decades, 3 decades to be exact, plus 2 years. 1992 was my first cassette, so I've been doing it for a long time, and it didn't happen overnight. I mean, I was just, 16 years old, taking my tapes, my cassette singles under consignment to the indoor swap meets and everything. But soon after that, I just started getting a kind of a buzz, and it just kind of happened, and it's kind of happening everywhere, man. I just had a dentist appointment this morning, and the girl came in to, my first time at this dental office, and she came in and asked me if I was a rapper because the people in the front were talking about me and this and that. So it's kind of happening everywhere now, like all over again, you know what I mean? If not, maybe even more this time around. So we're making the second time around a little bit better than the first one, I think.
Yeah, no, I think when people get to sit with All To The Bueno, they'll be excited. So for you, what was the significance of naming that the album?
Just because no matter what, man, it's all to the good, man. Everything's all to the good, like I can't really complain, man. Things have been going good for me, and a lot of good people in my life, and so if anyone even wants to hate on me or whatever the case may be, I mean, it doesn't even matter to me, man. It goes over my head, and it's just all to the bueno, no matter what, man. I got nothing to complain about. I'm healthy, I'm breathing, and everything is good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said, want to have a good time with my life, man. Just stay up and and just teach them a better way, man. Teach the kids a better way too, man. Just to stay cool, be good people to everybody at all times, and good things will happen. They say, like, act good and good things will happen. Act bad and bad things will happen. So just watch how you step, and just move wisely. You know what I mean?
for
Yeah.
sure. And on All To The Bueno, you got the old records song. And you think about playing old records, mentioning Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh
And the
yeah.
thing, and speaking of the positivity, you're talking about you're going to tell your girl that you love her and different things. And of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
as you're well aware, some of the rap we love and listen to is not very kind to women at times. So for you on old records, why was it important to make that one of the messages in the song?
Just to some people, like, man, I know what I look like, and I know what people that look like me do. You know what I mean? And we have a bad rep for doing bad things, but not all of us. You know what I mean? It's not everybody. So the stereotype, trying to break the stereotype a little bit. You know what I mean? And just and show a classy side. You know what I mean? So when I say I'm a Chicano, win a classic, watch me lay it on the bumper. When I see my girl, I'm gonna tell her that I love her. And that she's looking beautiful. You know what I mean? And just a classy look on the Chicano culture, and not so negative and gangbang type of stuff. You know what I mean? Just more of we got some class, man. We know how to treat our women, and be good people to people, man. A lot of respect, dude. You know what I mean? And not one of them disrespectful guys.
Absolutely. And of course, throughout a lot of your career, you sampled oldies, incorporated oldies, mentioning Earth, Wind, and Fire on old records. What about Earth, Wind, and Fire in particular do you like or drew you to their music?
Just a lot of things, man. But the main one, do you remember the 21st night, September? That's my birthday, man. 21st of September, man. So that's always resonated with me too, man. You know what I mean? And the reasons, man. That's a beautiful song, man. And I say a lot of different songs in that song, old records too, that I've grown up on and listened to and play when I'm in my ride. Tierra and you know uh Zapp and Roger. I want to be your man is in there, and what else, man? I got like when I play some Chicano, a suavecito from Malo. I might be playing some Marvin Gaye. You know what I mean? So I just said a bunch of different things that I would listen to when I'm cruising in my ride, man. So in fact, that's what I was cruising to when I was cruising in this ride right now. Just that's what I listen to, man. I don't
Yeah,
listen to much rap. I mean, I do listen to rap too, but I take it back to, like, I'll be bumping EPMD or something like that, man, or Planet Patrol, or some old school stuff like that, man. Egyptian Lover or something like that.
yeah, the
That's what I like.
classics. Definitely a
Yeah.
lot of classics. And on a similar note, Sunshine's also on All To The Bueno. And that one, you're talking about having a good time with your life and good vibes all day, all night,
Yeah.
the positive different types of things. So when you're writing these type of songs, how are you feeling? Like, can you feel that positivity coming through as you're writing, or is it more when you're listening and making it? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, I listen to the beat first, man. This kind of comes to me and everything, man. And that one I shout out, my lady and my son and my stepson and and stepdaughters and stuff, and just and my nephew and my niece and I mean I say all their names in that song, you know what I mean, just to shout them out because you know, man, we're only here one time, man, and I'm not too cool for school, man. I shout out the people that are in my life and it means something to me, man. So and that's what I really do it for. You know what I mean? Like this album To The Bueno, it's coming about because the fans want to hear something new from me. And I also owe it to them and I owe it to my family too, man, just to not just to let it go. You know what I mean? I've been doing it for way too long and we've been selling out shows and people wanting to see me and I appreciate it, man. So that's just kind of like what it is, man. And it's all to the bueno, and I feel for the fans and everything, man. And I feel for my family, and I would never want to embarrass them or embarrass my team or embarrass my label and embarrass my friends. You know what I mean? So I watch the way that I step, and those are the good vibes right there, man.
For sure. Now,
Yeah,
I'd say one of the harder songs that's also a little different is the One and Done on Alta de Bueno. And you also talk about that one with talking about don't try to rebuild a bridge you already burned and different things. So
yeah.
since that one is sonically and thematically a little bit different from a lot of Alta de Bueno, what made you want to explore that side?
That one right there, man. It was kind of like an old school beat, so you could hear the bells, like the Run-DMC kind of bells in it. I don't know if you could hear that, but I don't know, but I took a different beat to kind of like, try to go by, but we came up with this beat and it's a little bit better. And it's bumping and everything, man. And just let them know, man, one and done because I don't got time to have bad people in my life, and so you get one chance, and if you turn your back on me or stab me in the back, well, why would I stick around for you to do it again? You know what I mean? And that's what I say, fool me once, shame on you. Never let them fool me twice because it's not gonna happen twice because you're gone. Hey, you know what I mean? One and done. You know what I mean? You got one chance. And if you ain't good people, then you gotta go. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of what happens. And that's another way that I watch the way that I step and the way that I move and that's why I find myself alone a lot and just and just with family and just with the people that really count. And
And
I've already been through a lot of things already where people do you wrong, and I just can't imagine anybody, even you or anybody, that would just go be friends again with someone that has done you pretty dirty or whatever. I mean, it's easy to say, let's all get together and squash it, whatever, but I don't think anybody would if someone really did you dirty. You know what I mean?